Hoyas! I'm Layla Smith.
And I'm Mian Ciso. Welcome back to another episode of HSPN.
We got a great lineup for you guys today. We will be starting off with boys basketball and a quick look back at their regular season. And again for girls basketball. We'll take a quick look at wrestling and how they did in sectionals. And we also have boys soccer starting up. We'll get to see what to look forward for this season.
And lastly, we'll have our Black History Month Athlete of the Week. Stay tuned. We'll be right back, Hoyas.
This week we have a lot to cover. We have quite a few sports wrapping up and a few just getting started.
Speaking of wrapping up, basketball won last night against Campbell and are now making their way closer to state playoffs.
Let's look at a quick recap of their regular season.
Hey Hoyas, today we're recapping the boys basketball season. To start off, we'd like to give a huge congratulations to the team for their season overall. The team ended with an overall record of 4-12 and a region record of 5-9, placing 6th in the region. We'd like to give a special shout out to the seniors on the team for all the hard work and leadership you guys have put in this season. We talked to Coach Brock about the current seniors, and this is what he had to say.
Well, I think physically, watching them grow up, and the weight trainings they've been in and all that stuff, it's been a clear, growth of that standpoint, that they've seen them kind of be boys when they were here, and now they look like young men. And then from a team standpoint, I think we've grown as well, right, of being a little bit more connected with one another and playing the game the way we want to, because it's always an adjustment for those guys.
Thank you for everything you've done for Harrison basketball. You won't be forgotten. And another thank you to the basketball team as a whole for entertaining us all season. Now let's wish our Hoyas the best going to the region game. This is Brian Pringle signing off. Bye, Hoyas.
We're looking forward to seeing you guys at state. Can't wait to see how far you go. Also, good job girls basketball on the win last night, also versus Campbell.
Yes, they have been balling all season. Let's take a quick reminisce on their regular season before we get into playoffs.
Hey Hoyas, I'm Gabby Warden.
And I'm Kaylee Wren.
In today's segment, we will be recapping the girls basketball team
And showing you guys how they did this season.
After their last game at McEachern, the final stats are in. They finished with an overall record of 15-8, a winning percentage of .571, 5th place in the 6A Region 3, and ranked number 94 in the state of Georgia. Let's take a look at their game stats to see how far they've come. Starting with their very first game, the girls pulled off a thrilling 48-45 win against North Cobb. Top performers included Salome Vick, who scored 16 points, accounting for nearly a third of the team's total. Let's take a look at their second and last game against Pebblebrook, where they won 48-40. With this win, they moved to 15-7 in the region. Harper Smith led the team with 12 points, making up a fourth of their total, while Salome Vick followed with 9 points. Congratulations on going into playoffs. We are so excited for you guys. Make sure to go out and support our girls. Bye, Hoyas.
We can't wait to see our boys and girls make their way to state. Good luck to both teams and a huge congrats on a successful season. We hope it continues on.
Speaking of having a successful season, 10 of our varsity wrestlers have advanced from sectionals into state.
Hey Mia, didn't you speak to some of the wrestlers?
I did. I got the chance to speak to varsity wrestlers David Rudd and Wyatt Goff, and they gave us a brief overview on what sectionals is and how it went for them.
Hey Hoyas, this is Malia Brown reporting. We got to speak to varsity wrestler David Rudd as he explains what sectionals is.
So sectionals is right after region and right before state. And this year only the top 8 placers in sectional actually get to go to state. So that's why it's pretty important. I'm trying to make it to state this year and win this year. Last year I ended up taking a loss in the finals, getting second at state. This year I'm trying to win section again like I did last year.
We also interviewed varsity wrestler Wyatt Goff, and he gave us an insight on how sectionals went and what he looks forward to for state.
We had a pretty good turnout over sectionals. We had 10 people qualify for state. A lot of high place finishes to get some good seating for the next week or two. I came in second place, lost the finals. I didn't get what I wanted, but I got what I needed, so we're going to go in next week and just make some noise at the state tournament. Mostly I'm looking forward to is just my senior year, my last ride, try and go do something, get a high placement, maybe a finalist, maybe win, I don't know, just go out there, do the best I can, just wrestle.
A huge thanks to Mr. Rudd for recording these clips for us. Congratulations to all the wrestlers who advanced to state. Keep up the hard work. This is Malia Brown signing off. Bye, Hoyas.
Great job at sectionals. We look forward to seeing you guys compete in state.
With winter sports coming to an end and spring sports starting, it is time to kick off with this year's soccer season.
Ha! I see what you did there. Let's get a quick look into the season and what it might look like.
Hey Hoyas, we decided to interview Henry Rahulich and Coach Gross as their boys soccer season begins.
Our goals are to be the best players that we can. Obviously, we try to want to win region, maybe state, but we're trying to build our team as good and as strong as we can, build a strong community, and help each other out. As freshman to senior now, I like to build connections with the team, and last year I built a strong connection with these dudes, and a lot of them are returning, and a lot of them I really like, and especially some of the new players, they're really nice, really cool, and I just love hanging out with them, so it's just a really strong connection. Friendly, nice, team bonding moments, and we always want to try to achieve a goal. Our goal would obviously be region, but we obviously want to practice as hard as we can, bring it every day, bring it all out.
We want them to be, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but we want them to be good citizens. We want them to sort of take responsibility for who they are as people. We want them to do well in the class. We want to contribute to society. We want them to have an understanding that there's a way, ethically and morally. One is a group of players that are willing to fight for each other. They take responsibility on and off the field. They're willing to sacrifice for each other in big moments. And so we really want that sort of team. And if we're doing those things, even if we don't win a state championship, it's hard to look at it as anything but a success.
That's all for now, Hoyas. This is Davis Duncan and my partner Ashton Kelly signing out.
We look forward to seeing you guys take the field this Friday at home versus River Ridge. Be sure to come support our boys soccer team.
Be there or be square. Let's send over to Gabby with this week's Black History Month Athlete of the Week.
Thank you, Layla and Mia. Jordan Poole is a rising star in the NBA known for his exceptional skills on the court and his resilience as an African-American athlete. Poole gained recognition as a talented scorer, especially during the Warriors 2022 championship run. He currently plays for the Washington Wizards and shows his ability to score from all areas of the floor, along with his agility and deep shooting range. As we celebrate Black history, Poole's journey serves as an inspiring example of hard work, perseverance, and the power of representation in sports. That's all I have. Let's send it back to Des with Mia and Layla. Bye, Hoya.
Thanks, Gabby, for sharing with us some Black excellence. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for. Make sure you clear your schedules and make time to cheer for your Hoyas. Thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to check out Hoya Vision's Valentine's Day show this Friday. And again, next Wednesday for another episode of HSPN.
Don't forget our podcast, Hoyas on Air, and be sure to follow us on Instagram at hspn.sports for all Harrison sports updates.
Bye, Hoyas!